Tonight, the world showing support for Ukraine 1 year after Russia invaded the country. This is the Sydney Opera House lit up in blue and yellow in support of the nation. Over the last 365 days, Ukraine has been hit by missiles from the sky and Russian tanks crossing the border. And with their country under attack, families have been forced to rush to safety and shelter.
Yeah, more than 10 million Ukrainians have left their homeland since the war began, most crossing to neighboring Poland. And Jay Gray was there a year ago. He is live tonight from the Poland-Ukraine border with a closer look at the ongoing humanitarian crisis as a result of the Russian invasion.
Hey, good evening, ladies. And yeah, we're at the Medyka border right now. It has by far been the busiest of the border crossings between Ukraine and Poland. More than 1 million people have come through these gates and into Poland, and that stream continues every day. And for the last year, most have had one question as they cross: what's next? They have seen the horrors of war firsthand.
Almost immediately, we saw tanks, BMPs, soldiers right outside our windows.
Bombs and mortars tearing holes in their cities and villages, Russian troops moving in.
She is 73, and she and her husband had to live in the cellar for 7 months, hiding there. There was hardly any food.
In the last year, close to 10 million Ukrainians have been forced from their homes and homeland, most with just a backpack or suitcase, carrying all they have left from their lives before the war.
Photo albums with all the photos, grandparents, kids, grandkids. We left them all behind.
For others, a picture is all that's left.
This is my son. He was killed near Bakhmut on October 10th. They killed him like many others, but I think he died like a hero.
Grieving, scared, uncertain of their future, and in an unfamiliar place, unable to speak the language. For many, their only safe place is a UN community refugee center.
The idea is really to bring everybody together.
The centers provide counseling, childcare, Polish language classes, legal aid, and in many cases, desperately needed financial help.
We want to have activities and services for everybody.
But perhaps the most important service here is the chance for survivors to be together again.
We are surrounded by kind people who we really trust. It's just like our own house. We feel like home with all these people around us.
All so far away and uncertain about the home they left behind. Yeah, and the border has become here recently a bit of a revolving door. You see the cars, the vans, the semis all lined up here. They're going back into Ukraine, many carrying much-needed supplies and materials, some going to the front lines to join the fight. That, as families do continue to come into Poland here looking for some safety and some support. Faith?
Jay Gray, thank you so much for that report tonight. And new numbers tonight show there are more than 27 million people who are still in desperate need of humanitarian assistance since the war broke out in Ukraine. And there are still ways for you to help. So here's what you can do. You can donate online to UNICEF's website. The organization is providing health, nutrition, and education resources to families in Ukraine. Donations can also be made to the Ukrainian Red Cross online. They are helping people with blood donations and mobilizing volunteers. And the Georgia branch of the Ukrainian Congress Committee of America is also accepting donations online for food, water, and clothes. For more information on how to donate, visit 11alive.com.